where did we leave the veggie cowboy? Oh yeah, 18, hit the road, and found this nice husband and wife in Southern California. We had wine bars, they're like coffee houses, and a lot of this kind of stuff going on, but with wine and beer, you know. And so I played a few of those, and I met this nice couple. I'm gonna say they were a hippie couple, probably. Yeah, we could probably use that word, but they were fun, and they wanted to go to Colorado. He was a cook, not a chef, just a cook. His wife, waitress, do whatever, and they were gonna go to ski areas. Want to come with? It's like, okay, let's do it, right? So we get to Vail. You know, Vail, Colorado is the Swiss Alps, you know, in the mountains. I mean, it was all, you know, that Swiss architecture everywhere, walking down the streets. And I was naive, I didn't know what, you know. I'd gotten a few gigs, you know, played a pizza parlor or two, you know, back in Southern California. But I walked up to the nicest steakhouse. I'll never forget this. The gentleman there was kind of notorious. His name was Beetle. And I walked in with my guitar and said, can I play a couple songs for you? And he said, yeah, you're hired, man. You got $50 in a meal. I'm like, wow, that's fantastic, right? So I played at night. And the next day I got up and I was like, well, there's this thing called après-ski. I mean, what are all these French words or something? I don't know what this is, but I go down and they're coming off, and there's this place that has those really thin little pancake things that they sell. Crepes, that's what they're called. Yeah, crepes. Like, what's a crepe? I know what biscuits are. Biscuits and gravy. I know what a crepe is. Anyway, I walk in there, play a couple songs. Okay, $50 in a meal. So day 2, I got 2 meals on $100. I'm like, wow! If only I wasn't still sleeping in the front seat of the Corvair van. Right? I'm gonna tell the story. So I needed a place to stay, and there was this wonderful little folk singer working at the Holiday Inn, and she said, you know what, we have an employees dorm. She says, I'll just sneak in. So 3 days, 2 meals, $200 in a warm bed. I was doing pretty good. I think I peaked right about then. Let me see this. Anyway. So from there, my folks went to Georgia. So I thought, my dad, you know, said, well, come on out, you know, see what it's all about. I was getting long hair and all that, and I went back to a little town outside of Augusta, Georgia, and it was horrendous. I got to tell you, I embarrassed my mom just by going with her to the grocery store. Because we're walking down the aisle and people are like, I can't tell if that's a boy or a girl. I was the bearded lady I could have been. It was so bad, right? It just confirmed that I wasn't going to do that. So I went back to LA, put a little band together, and we went up to Park City, Utah, played the winter, left with less money than we came with, and wound up in Boulder, Colorado. Within a few days, we meet some guys who want to manage us. We wind up playing a couple weeks later in Red Rocks in front of 10,000 people. And we're opening for Jethro Tull at Red Rocks, beautiful venue. And that was the one that had the riots, and they closed down rock music there for about 10 years. We were pretty good at closing places down. Anyway, this is a song that I co-wrote with a friend of mine who's passed away, no longer with us, but Marty Jensen's a hell of a songwriter. He'd write the most incredible lyric and play the same dumb song to everything he wrote. And then he'd come to me and go, here's this one. And it would be the same song. It's like, good. So we had a great collaboration, right? Because I would do some song finishing, write melodies, and help with some of the lyric, finish the lyric. This is one we wrote, and we had some pretty good interest in. It's called The Red Dirt Georgia Road. never was in my blood to be the farming kind. Well, Daddy had a willing hand, but he couldn't change my mind. 16, I hopped a westbound freight, wearing my best clothes, and I swore I never would go back down that Red Dirt Georgia road. Living down that Red Dirt Georgia road was all I'd known, but I had my plans in two good hands, make it on my own. I wanted LA nights under neon lights, yeah, somewhere corn don't grow. But it seems I left a piece of me down at Red Dirt Georgia road. The only trace of our old place is a rundown barn. Folks retired some years ago and some stranger bought the farm. And I'm stuck here in this traffic jam with an aching in my soul. Oh, to wander on back just one more time down at Red Dirt Georgia road. Living down that Red Dirt Georgia road was all I'd known, but I had my plans in two good hands to make it on my own. I wanted LA nights under neon lights, somewhere corn don't grow. But it seems I've left a piece of me down at Red Dirt Georgia road. And I'm stuck here in this traffic jam with an aching in my soul. Oh, to wander on back just one more time down at Red Dirt Georgia road. Living down that Red Dirt Georgia road was all I'd known, but I had my plans in two good hands, make it on my own. I wanted LA nights under neon lights, somewhere corn don't grow. But it seems I left a piece of me down at Red Dirt Georgia road. Well, keep your LA nights and those neon lights, 'cause this old car will go. Well, I'm leaving today and find my way back to Red Dirt Georgia road. Red Dirt Georgia road. Yeah. A rockin' little tune.